Hello all, welcome back to another video and welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. Today on the channel,
So Sammy G, what's happening on your channel today, mate?
So Jeff, today on the channel I'm going to be doing my Blu-ray and 4K haul video, the latest one. And I wanted to do this video before I go back to my parents on Thursday for a few days. Yeah, really looking forward to going back to my parents for a few days. I've got a couple days off work as well. So yeah, should be a really good time back at my parents. Just like doing a bit more reading, listening to music on the go, having chicken dinner, and watching a lot of movies as well, and possibly going to a few charity shops when I'm back in Berwick as well. So yeah, really looking forward to that. So I thought I would do a brand new Blu-ray and 4K haul video before I go back to my parents. By the time this video is out, I think I'm recording this on the 26th of January, but this video should be out tomorrow, which is the 27th of January. And tonight I am going to see Park Chan-wook's new film, No Other Choice, because I've got no other choice. See what I did there? And yeah, Wednesday will be the return of the Unwatched Shelf series. So, yep, guys, grab yourself a cuppa or a Pepsi Max and let's see what has made inroads into the Sammy G collection. Let's roll the credits. Come on, bring on the show. Let's go. Gotta say, the amount of, I've got such a, obviously Pepsi Max, when it comes to drinks, fizzy drinks, Pepsi Max is just such a godsend. It's absolutely lush, but don't want to have too many Pepsi Maxes in one day. I would just be pumping away, and especially having a load of Pepsi Maxes before, like, like gone on a date with a lady and carry on pumping, then yep, I don't think the lass would be very happy, for sure. Wouldn't be too happy, like, lol. That was so random, but that's an idea for a new Carry On film. Carry On Pumping. Oh, after Carry On Columbus. Oh nah, we won't go there. Anyways, that's enough toilet talk. Now we're going to get on to, first off though, before we get onto the Blu-rays and records, a record that I got at the tail end of last year from Berwick. This is from the wonderful Kerry and Rona, who work at the Wool Market antique shop in Berwick, antique shop, retro shop as well. And Kerry and Rona, yeah, fantastic Scottish couple who run that shop, and I've known them guys for years, and back on New Year's Eve I decided to purchase a record from their shop, and I think I paid about £8 for this one, and yeah, I do want to go back to that shop when I'm there, actually. Beautiful place, actually. And yeah, now a bit of a backstory with Dan. He sent a track over on this album. I'm trying to think, what was the track called? Was it Taxi? Might have been Taxi. And he said, yes, Sam, probably give this a listen if you like this. And yeah, it sounded pretty nice, actually. This is on the Elektra label as well, which the Doors were on that record label as well. But yeah, this could be a really nice sort of like late night listen or something, just being like laid back and just like giving this a whirl. So yeah, 1976. So yeah, and Funny enough, same year as Taxi Driver, because there is the track Taxi on here. So, excellent stuff. So, and actually, thanks, Dan, for that recommendation. And I'll sort that out after the video. But I look forward to giving that one a listen. Now on to the Blu-rays. First off though, there's a couple of gifts that was very kindly sent by the wonderful Roy at Blu-ray Movies. And whilst we're on the subject of Roy, guys, hopefully Roy will be getting to the wonderful milestone of 1K subs in the not far distant future, and he is one of the absolute best in the film community. I absolutely love him to bits. We all love Roy. Everyone knows Roy and everyone just loves him. He's just an absolute diamond. So yeah, guys, if you haven't by any chance checked out Roy's channel, I will put a link to Roy's channel in the description box down below. Hopefully we can get him to 1K subs in the not far distant future, and he deserves many more as well, because he is just one of the absolute best in the film community. Had the absolute privilege of meeting him in person last year in Birmingham, and hoping to meet Roy and the guys hopefully sometime this year as well. So Roy, thank you so much, mate, for sending these gifts my way, and I really do appreciate it. Roy, thank you so much, man. Hopefully Spurs will do a lot better for you, because I know Spurs are having a little bit of a rocky period at the minute. We're actually playing Leeds tonight, or we played last night by the time this video is out. So my team with Everton, same as Jordan at Movie Worm and Andy, Forgotten World of Movies, we all are fellow Evertonians, and we're playing Marcus, X-File 2708, his team tonight, Leeds United. So probably a good job that we won't be in the same room, like watching the game. But nah, only joking, of course. It'd be all good fun banter as well. Probably make it all the more entertaining as well. So Roy very kindly sent me his Blu-ray copy of The Servant. So I've heard this is a brilliant movie with Dick Bogard, directed by Joseph Losey. These mispronunciations. Roy, you've been looking forward to this, haven't you? And James Fox, well, that was easy to pronounce. Sarah Miles, I bet she ran a marathon for sure, and Wendy Craig. So yeah, 116 minutes, and I actually did pick this out as one of the choices for the stack of titles for anyone to vote for one or two titles for the next episode of the Unwatched Shell series. But yeah, that is that one, The Servant, and yeah, really looking forward to giving that one a watch. So Roy, thank you so much, and you gave this one pretty glowing feedback on that one. And then the other one, Roy very kindly sent to me, and I know how much he loves Adam Sandler. I know James Movie Mad is a massive Adam Sandler fan, and I know Roy is the total opposite. However, though, Roy, I think you did say you did really like a couple of Adam Sandler films with Punch Drunk Love and Reign Over Me, both fantastic films. So it was good to see you did really enjoy those, and to be fair, Roy, I'm probably with you on this one as well. They're probably my top two favourite Adam Sandler films as well, alongside Uncut Gems. But Roy, this is amazingly kind of you. He kindly sent me his Blu-ray copy of Click. Seen this many times on DVD back in the day, maybe it's about 2009, 2010. I've watched this film a fair few times, but never owned it on Blu-ray, and I haven't seen it for a long while, so looking forward to giving this one a watch. But yeah, this is a good fun, cheesy as cheesy gets sort of Adam Sandler comedy, but a really cool concept to that one. So yeah, looking forward to giving that one a rewatch. Yeah, I do remember Christopher Walken making a good appearance in that one, so there's that one, Click. And And actually, whilst I've got the film Click, I've also got, so I've got the movie Click, and there's Clickbait. See what I did there? Boom, lol. So yeah, let's put that one back there. There we go. Anyways, so yeah, Roy absolutely blinded me. Thank you so much, buddy. That is wonderfully kind of you, and those will be treasured in the Sammy G collection. Love you loads, buddy. That is wonderfully kind of you, Roy. Thank you so much. And like I say, hopefully Spurs will improve in the league soon, and hopefully the magic 1K subs in due course. So, cheers, buddy. Really appreciate that. Right, so some of these I'm not going to try and spend ages talking about, but I think we've got these a little bit out of order, so what I'll do is, actually, yeah, I'll do it, just trying to bring the 4Ks together. Oh, come very well prepared, haven't I, guys? All right. Oh, bollocks, what am I gonna do? Bollocks, what I'm gonna do? Bollocks, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sort out these Blu-rays and 4Ks into separate stacks. Oh yeah. That sounded like my own commercial, didn't it? Right, so anyways, right, so yeah, I thought that's a bit better. Right, so this I picked up from HMV Eldon Square today in Newcastle, or it would be yesterday by the time this video goes out. Now, me and my dad had a great catch-up today. We went to go and see the film H is for Hawk, the latest film with Claire Foy. I will share my thoughts on that film when I come to doing my part 2 of my January 2026 watches video, hopefully next week. And yeah, I saw that Tyneside Cinema. Tyneside Cinema is where I'm gonna go and see No Other Choice tomorrow or tonight by the time this video is out. And this film I got from HMV Eldon Square, $5.99. Absolutely chuffed with that. And this is a film I went to see in Edinburgh a couple of years ago, and I thought it was excellent, and that is the film Paris Memories. So, French film, really good, quite subtle, but really good drama, this one, and the main actress who did a fantastic job in there, great set of characters, and yeah, quite to the knuckle, this one, from what I remember, with that whole sort of like kind of really sort of daunting event that happened in this cafe, and then you kind of seen the whole aftermath afterwards. So yeah, but really good film as well, but quite a serious kind of subject matter, but very good film, that one, Paris Memories. I did show this in my latest episode of the Young Watch Shell series, and I think this has had a couple of votes already, but I'll be sure to check it out one day, see what I did there. And yeah, I think this is from the same director of Reign Over Me with Adam Sandler and Don Cheadle. But yeah, I think I've seen this the once, but I can't remember too much about it. I don't even think I watched it in its entirety, but Anne Hathaway and Jim Sturgis, producer Clarkson's in there, set in 1988, so could be a good watch, that one. And actually, I got this one, I think it was the Far Place charity shop in Berwick, who, to be fair, guys, they've got some really good titles in for both DVD and Blu-ray. So yeah, got that one when I was back in Berwick. I think it was just before the tail end of the year, and that's just with the Blu-ray there. So that's the film One Day. Now guys, I'm trying to get more music-related movies into my collection, because you know I'm massive into music as well as movies, and I want to get more music-related movies in my collection. This one I have seen before, brilliant biopic about Johnny Cash. yeah, really good stuff, this one. James Mangold, who we're going to talk about again pretty shortly. And this is the Johnny Cash biopic, Walk the Line with Joaquin Phoenix. Fantastic film, guys. I got this for probably about £4 off eBay, which was a bargain. And it's a great film. I haven't seen it for absolute years, but yeah, do need to go back and watch that one again, because it has been a long while, and a really good biopic, and Joaquin Phoenix and Reese Witherspoon were utterly superb in that one. Then, yep, I got this one for probably less than what a coffee would cost, and that was a bit of a mouthful, that's what she said. And I got this film for £1. Again, this was from the Far Place charity shop in Berwick, and had to be done for 100 pennies. And that is Master and Commander. I've heard this is a fantastic film, this one. And yeah, this is like kind of like a sort of like setting this on this ship, and it's yeah, kind of like the British Navy, and this has got yeah, Paul Bettany's in there as well. Directed by Peter Weir. So, yeah, really heard great things about this one. And again, this is, I did pick as part of the stack of titles for the next episode of the Unwatched Shelf series. So, yeah, there's that one, Master and Commander, for £1. Why not? And going back to, on the subject of music-related movies, absolutely, again, remember loving this film when I originally watched it. I think it was maybe it's about over 10 years ago when I last watched this film, maybe it's that. But well overdue a rewatch, but I do remember absolutely loving this one. And that is a brand new copy of The Commitments. Yeah, I got this one off eBay. I think it was just about £9, new and sealed. But yeah, definitely one I do remember absolutely enjoying when I originally watched it. Directed by Alan Parker. And yeah, I do remember this being like kind of a really great, like kind of soulful movie, this one, with just an entertaining band and a great set of characters to that one. So that is The Commitments. Definitely had that commitment to buy that on Blu-ray. The classics that I don't have in my collection. Actually, some other classics that I did buy on Blu-ray, but I'll show those in a future videos, sorry. And this film I haven't seen for about 15, 16 years. Long overdue a rewatch, but I think I might save this one for Easter this year and give this one a long overdue rewatch. And that is the original Ben-Hur with Charlton Heston. I do remember though this being absolutely fantastic. Just a great, like, sweeping epic, this one. And Charlton Heston just steals the show with any film he's in. This absolutely swept to the Oscars, 11 Academy Awards, and won Best Picture. And yeah, got this one for about, I think it was just about £7, with this good, nice slip as well. Yeah, I'll take that out there. That's what she said. And yeah, the Blu-ray and yeah, the special features on there. So yeah, really happy to get that one, and haven't seen it for a long while. And yeah, good to get it with the slipcover as well, to be fair. Obviously, it is the movie that matters, but it is a bonus when getting, obviously, the slipcover as well. And I do remember my grandparents being absolutely in love with this film as well. So yeah, really good to get that one on Blu-ray, and just haven't seen it for the longest time, but just remember it being a fantastic piece of cinema. That's Ben-Hur, the original. Then a film, again, I did show part of the Unwatched Shelf series for, obviously, titles that is there to, as kind of like options for titles that that you can pick 1 or 2 votes for like the next episode. And yeah, I do remember my brother Chris watching this one years ago. I think he had it on DVD, and I remember him watching it, and he says, yeah, this is a really interesting film, this. And I think I kind of discovered this through my brother, this film. But yeah, I haven't actually seen the film in full, but definitely I'm intrigued. It does look like a bit of a mind-bending sort of like conspiracy sort of thriller, this one, and that is Fracture with Anthony Hopkins and Ryan Gosling. So yep, haven't seen this one, but I do remember, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, sorry about that, guys, but I do remember this one being directed by Gregory Hoblit. Rosamund Pike is in there, so got a pretty good cast to this one. And yeah, got this one when I was in Berwick, and got it for about, yeah, £2, I think it was, from Bernardo's charity shop in Berwick upon Tweed, again just back in December there. So that is the film Fracture. Yep, sticking with that, I did also get this one in Berwick as well. I got some really good Blu-ray titles, in fairness, guys, when I was back in Berwick for like Christmas and New Year's. And yeah, I've shown this one in again, part of the Unwatched Shelf series for stack of titles and stuff like that. And yeah, again, Robert De Niro, Edward Norton, Angela Bassett and Marlon Brando, directed by Frank also. You've got a really good cast to this one as well, and this looks like it's going to be a great kind of like crime thriller. And that is the film The Score on Blu-ray for £1, so I was absolutely chuffed with that. And yeah, I've heard this is a pretty interesting, pretty good watch, and even if I don't get on with the film, guys, but there is a good chance I will do. But even if I don't, I've only spent £1 on it. But staying optimistic, I do think I'm going to have a really enjoyable time with this film. And I can't actually predict what the score will be tonight with Everton v Leeds. What are you saying, Marcus? Well, Marcus will know the score by the time this video goes out, as I will as well. But yeah, I think I was going to predict. Do you know what, though? I will make my prediction with the score tonight. I'll go with 2-1 Everton, if not 1-0. But I'll go with 2-1 Everton. And by the time this video goes out, we'll see if I got my prediction right or not. So yeah, there's that one, the score. Yeah, one of these classics that I've just been meaning to get in the collection for so long now, guys. And yeah, great to get it for just about £5.99. I know Stuart absolutely loves this film, and rightly so. This is an absolutely fantastic musical, this one. Seen it a couple of times, but not for a long time. It is long overdue rewatch, and first time owning it on Blu-ray, and that is the remake of Oliver from 1968. Fantastic film, guys. Probably my favourite rendition of Oliver, but I do really like the original 1940s rendition as well. That is really good. But yeah, obviously you've got Oliver Reed in there, Ron Moody, Harry Secombe, Shani Wallace, and I would like to read the Charles Dickens like a novel of this as well at some point. So that is Oliver. Then, guys, yeah, just a few more indie dramas for the collection. Like on that similar subject, actually, guys, I went to go and see Rental Family at the Market Pavilion in Blythe, the latest Brendan Fraser film. Absolutely loved it. No surprise, of course, because I am a sucker for like these indie dramas. And of course, I'll talk more about the film Rental Family when I come to doing part 2 of my January 2026 watches. And yep, can't wait to get that one on Blu-ray already. And again, on that similar subject, and in spirit of that, I wanted to get more of these indie dramas for the collection. This one I haven't seen since the cinema, but do remember really enjoying it. It got quite a mixed reception, but For myself personally, guys, I really enjoyed this one. I really connected with the characters, the kind of like the sort of kind of the seaside town setting, and yeah, just the way the film was kind of played throughout. And that is Empire of Light. I think I got this one for about £5 off eBay, but really had a great time with this one at the cinema. Sam Mendes directs this one, set in early 1980s, I think, set in this seaside town. Olivia Colman, Michael Ward, Tom Brooke, Toby Jones, Colin Firth. You've got a really good cast of this one, and yeah, great cinema set into this one. Absolutely love the cinema setting, and yeah, great friendship between our two main leads here. So that is Empire of Light. Yeah, haven't seen this one since the cinema, so I am overdue a rewatch of that at some point, but do remember it being fantastic. Move those Blu-rays there. Now, this one is a bit more of a rarity, but I had to get this one on Blu-ray when I saw it for the price I did. I think it was about £11-12, but there's other listings of this film on Blu-ray that guns for a lot more than that, guys. We're talking probably about maybe between £20 to £30. So to get it for £11-12 for an out-of-print Blu-ray, I was more than happy to get this on Blu-ray. But I've heard this is absolutely brilliant. Ollie said he really liked this film, and Roy spoken highly of this film. I think it was on one of his weekly watches videos last year, and that is the film Leaving Las Vegas. Yeah, the year when Nick Cage got his Oscar. And yeah, I am really looking forward to watching this film. I say really looking forward to it, but I am going to have to be in the right mood for this one, because I've heard it's quite a heavy-going film as well, dealing with kind of some serious themes as well with this film. But yeah, you've got Nick Cage, Elizabeth Shue. I bet she's been to JD Sports many times. This is directed by Mike Figgis, and Julian Sands is in there, and yeah, so really good to get this one. Yeah, apparently it is meant to be a fantastic drama, and good to get it for a pretty good price for an out-of-print Blu-ray there. So that's Leaving Las Vegas. Few more indie dramas for the Blu-ray collection. Haven't actually like Leaving Las Vegas, haven't actually seen these yet, but they just seem right up my street, and yeah, I just want as many indie dramas as I possibly can in my collection, especially when I find them for reasonable prices, because yeah, they're just probably on another day, guys. I'm going to even say it's probably my favourite kind of movies, and probably my favourite genre, subgenre, whatever you want to call it, for film in general. But yeah, I had to get a few more of these when I saw them for good prices. This is with Colin Firth and Stanley Tucci, and this is Supernova. Heard pretty good things about this one. Yeah, I got this off eBay. I think it was about a £5, £6. And yeah, heard this is a really good like LGBT drama from the producers of 45 Years and I Am Not a Witch. And then this is directed by Harry McQueen. And yeah, this looks like set in like this, like, I think it's in this coastal place in England as well. So yeah, I think it looks like it's going to be a bit of a bittersweet drama, this one, but definitely had to get it when I saw it for a good price. That one, that's Supernova. And yeah, I've heard pretty good things about this one. James Parsons and Sally Field, Ben Aldridge, and yeah, so directed by Michael Showalter. Definitely looking forward to giving this one a watch again. This looks like it's going to be a bit of a bittersweet, like indie drama, LGBT drama, one I am eager to check out at some point is Spoiler Alert. So yeah, good thing I kind of avoided the spoilers for this one when I did, because yeah, it's got spoiler alert attached to it. So yeah, good job. The Hypnosis doesn't give too much away, I guess. But yeah, again, guys, got this one for about a decent price, £7-8 off eBay there. So that is the film Spoiler Alert. And yeah, this film I watched a few years ago on Disney Plus. Maybe it's about 5 years ago. I think it was just off the back of when I finished watching The Sopranos, which, on that subject, The Sopranos, I need to get the Blu-ray box set of that, because I think that is one of the best fucking pieces of media I have ever seen in my life. And I wanted to check out another film with James Gandolfini in. And that's enough said. So yeah, enough said. Again, a really charming, light-hearted indie drama. Only seen this the once, but I do remember this being just such a warm hug of a movie. Really beautiful movie, this. Yeah, James Gandolfini, Catherine Keener, who she does great in anything she's in. Toni Collette, so directed by Nicole, and then surname, don't want to butcher her name there, mispronounce the names as enough as it is. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to giving that one a rewatch at some point. So that's the film, enough said. And again, I got this for about, I think, £6-7 off eBay for a pretty decent price for that one. This film, again, not seen this one, so this will be another good kind of title to add to the unwatched shelf series. Paul Giamatti film, and I heard very good things about this film as well. And yeah, this looks like a really good like indie drama. Rosamund Pike is in there as well, and even Dustin Hoffman makes an appearance in this film, and Paul Giamatti, and that is the film Barney's Version. Yeah, this one got really good word of mouth. Brand new copy, I think it was just about £5 or something, but really looking forward to giving this one a watch at some point. I might even make a double bill of this with the film American Splendor, which I did show recently on the channel there. So that is Barney's Version. By the way, guys, apologies, I'm not talking a great deal about a lot of these titles. There's just a lot of these I just haven't happened to see as of yet, but definitely will be eager to check out many of these titles out in due course. But something I have seen now, and again, got this for, I think it was just about possibly £14 new and sealed, but again, that's probably what this Blu-ray would have cost when it originally came out, and it is an out-of-print title, and that is the original Full Monty, classic British flick set in Sheffield, and yeah, just one that it's great to have in the Blu-ray collection at long last. Robert Carlyle, who does a decent Yorkshire accent in this one, to be fair, and yeah, about this strip club, and yeah, these group of friends, and yeah, bringing their own like community together, and yeah, you got a pretty good soundtrack to this one as well. Good kind of family tale in this film as well. So that is the Full Monty. And the last Blu-ray for this video, and now when I went to Whitley Bay, possibly about a couple of weeks ago, I went into this charity shop in Whitley Bay, and there's this lady who she really into her film as well, and she gave some cool recommendations, one of which is a film I'm eager to check out, but I cannot find it on DVD, unfortunately, because I would love to check it out. It's a film called Saved, which I do want to check out at some point. It looks like I'm going to have to stream that one, because, I can't find the DVD for love of money. But the other title that lady very kindly recommended, and this is the Same director of the film 13, which I watched for the first time last month, Catherine Hardwicke. And this is based off a true story about, I think, these guys who are like skateboarders. And that is Lords of Dogtown with Emily Hurst, Heath Ledger, and based on a true story about the legendary Z-Boys. So yeah, this looks like a really good one. Quite a hard to come by Blu-ray now. I think I got this off CX website for I think it was about just under £15, but for a long out of print title on Blu-ray, I thought that was a pretty good price, and I think you can't get the DVD that easily now, so I thought it was just as well to get the Blu-ray for a decent price there. So that is the film Lords of Dogtown. Woof. And now we're going to end the video with a slice of 4K Ultra HD. Let me just move that camera slightly there. This was definitely one of my best first-time watches of last year. I think I got this for about £23 online, and this has got, yeah, covered with bubble wrap as well. You know how I always say with the characters tend to be like covered with those pants CX stickers. Well, this is covered with bubble wrap, but bubble wrap would make a good hip-hop tune there. Right. Oh, God, this is proper stuck. That's what she said. That is what she said. Oh, sellotape as well. What the fuck? Right. Oh, God. Where's Edward Scissorhands when you need him? Right. Oh, dear Lord. Why did I have to put sellotape on here? Fucking Nora. Oh, God dear me. Actually, oh wait, yeah, I don't know if this is going to work, guys. I might need to go and get, nah, fuck that. Back in a second. I don't know why on earth they decide to put sellotape on there. I don't know why they decide to put sellotape on there. David Byrne accent. You might find there's some sellotape over this bubble wrap. My God, what have they done? Right. Well, there's some sellotape that was covered with sellotape, and it was covered in bubble wrap. I wonder if Bob Dylan is an Everton fan. Is Bob Dylan an Evertonian? Who knows? Right. Oh, yikes. Sellotape, man. Right, we finally got there. There we go. Hey, we've got there. Sunset Boulevard on 4K and the Blu-ray there. So, yeah, this is absolutely brilliant. Like a 9 out of 10 film for me, guys. Brilliant movie. And just great with like the Hollywood like glamour scene as well. So yeah, great stuff. With Sunset Boulevard, and my first time watching this was at Tyneside Cinema last year. Just brilliant, sheer brilliance from Billy Wilder there. Yeah, another one of my best first time watches of last year as well. And I did talk about this one, yeah, in my top 10 best first time watches of last year as well. Rebel Without a Cause. I got this for about £14 off eBay, which I thought was a bargain really, because this comes with the Blu-ray disc in there, Natalie Wood, and yeah, I can just imagine the 4K transfer, and this is going to be night and day quality, going to be absolutely splendid. So yeah, really good stuff from 1955. This film has just aged like fine wine. It is just divine, to be honest. So yeah, really good to get that one. And for £14 as well. Woof! For the 4K and the Blu-ray there. So that is Rebel Without a Cause. Woof! Then another film I've talked about fairly recently on the channel, and yet this was one of the biggest surprises of last year. Had to get it in my collection at long last. The Bob Dylan biopic, A Complete Unknown. Yet, once upon a time, you're just so fine. Then you might find a really great time seeing this biopic with Timothy Chalamet, if you like. Yes, so A Complete Unknown, and directed brilliantly from James Mangold. A Complete Unknown. Yet, got this for about £23 from eBay, brand new and sealed. Brilliant stuff, absolutely. Yeah, one of the biggest surprises of last year, and I would love to see a spiritual sequel to this following Bob Dylan's career set in the 1970s, because I just think that would be fascinating. And Timothy Chalamet, by all accounts, can no doubt in my mind pull it off as playing Bob Dylan in like the 1970s as well. So great stuff. A Complete Unknown. And the second to last one, also a film I talked about very recently on the channel as well. Got this for about just under £18, brand new sealed, absolutely fantastic music-based film, and just a brilliant movie, guys. Absolutely love this. Almost Famous. I'm sure that is the case for me, but only joking. Almost Famous, but yeah, really good stuff, guys. Absolutely love this film. Cameron Crowe's masterpiece. Great road trip movie, 70s aesthetic. I think this would make a good double bill with something like Licorice Pizza as well. Licorice Pizza, don't know what that would taste like from the oven. Whoa, nah, that'd be pretty vile, but yeah, really good to get this one, and just a great kind of look at the 70s rock scene as well, and great set of characters, great performances, so Almost Famous. And the last one to sign off this brand new Blu-ray and 4K haul video. Now, this was my favourite film of 2025, and I just literally picked this one up today at HMV Eldon Square. Great to see the guys there, by the way, Gordon, Robert, the great staff who work at HMV Eldon Square. If you're watching this, by the way, chaps, great to see you again today and stuff. Or it would be yesterday by the time this video is out. And yeah, this was an instant day one purchase. It had to be done as it was my favourite film of 2025. And yeah, an impulse buy for me. And the latest release with one battle after another on 4K. Absolutely fantastic, guys. Yeah, this is one of the best films from recent years. Leo and Sean Penn, the two standouts, but there's other great performances in this film. Paul Thomas Anderson, probably a top 5 PTA film for me now. I'm really hoping this is going to get a few Oscars here and there, because it absolutely deserves it. I think it's been nominated for 13 Academy Awards. Leo and Sean Penn have been nominated, rightly so, for their sheer brilliant performances, and just an absolutely fantastic film, guys. Absolutely love this one. And I did talk more about this in my October 2025 watches, but my top 10 favourite films of 2025 as well. So yeah, great to get that one on release day. A brand new release on 4K of One Battle After Another, which is wonderful film. And I might even try and rewatch this one before I go back to my parents in a couple of days. My latest Blu-ray and 4K haul video. Do let me know, guys, your thoughts on any of those titles. Have you seen in those titles? Do you have any of those titles in your collection? Is there any of these titles, any of these movies that you're interested in checking out? I would love to know all of that good stuff in the comments down below there, and I hope everybody is having a wonderful week so far, and I will be back for more content next week. Well, this should go out before the latest episode of the Unwatched Shelf series, and then I don't think there'll be any videos for a week or something. And when I do come back from my parents, I will return with part 2 of my January 2026 watches, and then the following episode of the Unwatched Shelf series, and etc. So yeah, guys, just want to take the time to say thanks ever so much for all of your continuous support on the channel. I've been doing YouTube for just over 2 years now, and absolutely loving every minute of it. It's been absolutely wonderful, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. You're all absolutely amazing, and thanks so much, and I'll be back for more content soon there. So thanks for watching, cheers for stopping by, and until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye, take care guys, thank you so much.